Hi, my name is Olga and this is my channel about startups. If you like this channel, please subscribe, give me some likes and write comments. Thank you. So we are talking about MVP or minimum viable product. But before we talk about it, I want to mention one very important principle in startups world, which is called lean startup. It's a startup that can test the main hypothesis of the fact that there is a pain on the market and a startup is trying to solve this pain, that this hypothesis is right, that there is a pain and the potential client is ready to solve this problem or pain and pay for it. So lean principle says that we have to test this main hypothesis of startup existence or its product existence with as less money as possible. That is called lean. So what are the main types of an MVP or minimum viable product? Minimum viable product is this product that we create basically at home or in our garage, and we use it to test our hypothesis. It is very connected to the principle of lean startup, because it should be really minimum viable product. It should be done by you. It should be done with as less money as possible. And there are three main types of an MVP. They are called Concierge MVP, Wizard of Oz MVP, or Sales MVP. The easiest one is Sales MVP, when you have no MVP or something, but you talk about the idea to the market and people are ready to pay you actually to get this product. They're like, you know what, I have such a hard pain. If you can build that, I'm ready to pay now. Where is your bank account? And that happens, believe me. The Wizard of Oz MVP is actually an MVP that is kind of wizard. For example, there is a website or landing page where you say, okay, there is an AI behind this landing page on our website that will, you give it some context and we will create an essay for you. And that's going to be AI that will create it. And people are like, well, yeah, I like this idea. And they think it's an AI who is creating an essay for them. But actually it's you and your co-founders who are sitting behind and typing and creating an essay, not an AI. But you want to check if people are gonna pay for that, if they want it, these kind of services. So basically there is no miracle, but people think there is kind of a miracle. And the last one is the Concierge MVP, when you create actually the MVP, but it is of a very bad quality. You make it in your garage and you go and sell it and people pay for it, and hopefully they come back and there is some retention rate is quite high. But you make it really in your garage. It's of a bad quality, but it solves the main pain that people have. And they are ready to pay for it because they experience this pain, but they need to touch it. So there are products like, for example, take an example of my first startup, meal kit delivery service. So a Wizard of Oz MVP would be just a website where I say, you know what, I have these meal kits I can deliver to you, and people click and they order, but there are no meal kits. So I just kind of check the demand. The Concierge MVP is what I did. I was constructing all these meal kits myself, preparing them myself, printing menus at home, buying all these package myself and drive and deliver it myself. So that's Concierge MVP. The quality was not very high. And sales would be, I just tell people about this idea and they're like, wow, I really need it. I'm so sick and tired of cooking. I know how much time you need to create that. I will pay you upfront for a month, but bring me this service in a month or two. So these are three different kinds of MVP that help you to test the hypothesis of existence of your startup, just very painless, maybe not painless, but very inexpensively. And that's the basic principle of lean startup, and you have to try and use it because it's much more it's a better way to create a startup by first testing a hypothesis of existence of your of the pain, and that your product solves the pain, and only afterwards going and fundraising and attracting venture capital and scaling. I hope that was a good information for you. Please give me some likes, subscribe. Thank you.